Welcome back to Rolling Through Life. My name is Wanda. And it is Chet, and I don't understand. There we go. It's a little better. I don't understand why it keeps slipping like that. Come on. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I forgot to put on my sweater. See if anybody comes in. Hey, maid, how are you? Hey, Jenny. Eight o'clock snuck up on me. Me too. Freezing. It is 5 degrees here. I'm glad I got a neighbor. She goes out almost every day. So she asked me if I need anything. So she's been bringing my Pepsi and stuff to me. So I don't have to go out. Because if I need to go out, like hospital visits or whatever, I go and take the door-to-door service. Because I am not waiting on no bus. Not this winter. Nope. Bones say hell no. Yeah, she is nice. Hey, Susan, how are you? Oh, I got my corner over there cleaned up. So we were going to tackle this back here on Saturday or Thursday, but I have a new bed coming in 2 weeks. So we need to tackle the bedroom first. So Thursday, we're going to get some totes out of there and stack them up in the corner, get them out of the way. So that way I could go through my leisure and start getting the rest of the room done. Oh my goodness, Jenny. Oh, and you guys can't crank your heat up. They've got to let you crank that damn heat up a little bit. It's too cold. We had a little bit last night, but not a whole lot. But the roads I heard was, not very good. Guys, if you could hold on for just a second, I need to go get me a sweater. I'm freezing. I'll be right back. Don't let nobody go away. Couldn't find my sweater. It's probably in the bottom of the laundry basket. So I grabbed my jean jacket. I look awful cute. Pajama bottoms, t-shirt, and a jean jacket. Oh. At least it'll keep me warm. I don't blame him for going to bed early, man. That's a long day. I know, right? I had to make an appointment with my doctor for Thursday. I think I have another infection, so we got to figure that out. You're right about that, maid. At least it covers my arms and I'm a little toasty. I better turn that off. Right. Oh, Susan, this thing keeps my hot chocolate nice and hot for like 2 hours. Well, more than 2 hours. I kind of have to let it sit for at least an hour before I take a sip. Because I use my electric tea kettle for hot water. And oh my gosh. First time I took a sip out, I was like, holy crap. Burnt my tongue. So it usually sits for about an hour while I do this. Kind of get the air in there, cool it down just a little bit. Oh. Yeah, but today was definitely a hot chocolate day. Oh. I'll tell you what, they got our thermostat set in the hallway for 72. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm freezing when I step out in the hallway. Oh. So I've been staying here nice and toasty. Yeah, let her at least relieve herself and then get back indoors. Absolutely. For sure, Susan. Yeah. Oh. But I got a cup of Pepsi and a cup of hot cocoa sitting right here. No, thank you, Gavin. Oh, thank you very much, Gavin. I appreciate that. I haven't done no crochet or anything, but someone turned me on to a shawl with cats on it. And I found another skein of this. I guess this is the one I bought like 6 of. So I'm going to make that for the fair since I have enough skeins to do it in. Right, Susan? Yep. Oh, absolutely, Jenny. Yeah, it's way too cold for it to stay out there. Hey, Susan Burke, how are you? I'm doing good, hon. Oh, I'm glad you're visiting your daughter. So, yeah, I'm going to do that shawl. And I do crochet a little bit because I have a special project for Easter. I came up with in my own thinker. I'm revamping an old project or an old idea out there. And I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. Oh, I know. She's usually one of the first ones in here. I hope her and Fred are doing okay. Oh, she might be at her daughter's staying warm. Oh, getting your nails did, huh? Oh, nice. I'm trying to get mine slowly off. It was running me too much money. So I just had a big expense this week. So nails are the last thing to be done. But my aid, oh my God. I love my aid. I am so happy that we were matched up because I'm telling you what, that girl works hard and fast. And she'll do almost anything I ask her to do. Hell, she wants to put my remember last spring I bought a book cabinet? Well, she says if I don't move by March, she's putting that thing together for me. I said, cool. Sounds good. But by then we'll have the bedroom done to where we can put it in the bedroom. Oh, me too, Susan. Me too. Yeah, maid. She's only 19, so she's moldable. But I also spoke to her supervisor, which is the head nurse. And I said, I think you need to kind of go over the rules again because I could see her being taken advantage of by someone that's not so nice. Because, she's offered to do things for me off the clock. And I've turned her down. But there may come a time that I'll need her. But you get some people out there, they'll take advantage of it. And then the first time she says no, they'll turn her in. And she's too good of a worker to lose. Absolutely, maid. This girl's go, 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 go. I have a hard time getting her to sit down for 5 minutes and just chat just a little bit. I don't want to do her the whole time, but yeah, she just wants to go, go, go. Pretty soon I'll have things run out. I'll have to cut her hours just, like instead of 3 hours twice a week, 2 hours twice a week because she's that quick. But I'm sure she'll pick those hours up somewhere else. Oh, you're welcome, Susan. Oh. But beyond that, I haven't done nothing. I've been getting up, trying to stay warm, trying to get maintenance over here to fix my heat, my doorbell, and my shower. Because the heat went out again. So I'm using space heaters again. So, but at least it's keeping my apartment like at 80 degrees. I got 2 of them running, one by my foot and one at the entrance of the living room. Then when I go to bed, I just turn it and it's at the entrance of the bedroom. Oh, no. Yeah, she's been given permission to sit down and chit-chat for like a half an hour with me. Yeah. The head nurse gave her that. So if I ever want her to just sit down and talk, that's fine. But she's got so much energy, I can't get her to sit down. Yeah. She's got a boyfriend that I would have kicked him to the curb a long time ago, but not my place to say. In the dead of winter, see, we haven't had no snows until maybe middle of last week, beginning of last week. Anyways, he went out and bought a Camaro. Well, if you know this town, it's a very hilly town. Camaro is not what you want in the dead of winter here. 19 years old, got a Camaro, and now he's bitching he can't get to work because he's sliding everywhere. Well, duh, you live in the middle of Ohio. You shouldn't be having a Camaro if that's your only car. You need something with front wheel drive or all wheel drive. Shit. Now he's like, he's crying because he can't get to work because his girlfriend keeps telling him, figure it out. I got to go to work. Hey, Helen. Oh my goodness, Helen. Wow. Yeah, it even snowed in Georgia. I think I seen a TikToker say it was snowing in Georgia. Well, you stay inside and stay warm. It's all us old people can do right now. Just try to stay warm and go out only when necessary. Ooh. I can't wait for my new bed. I can't wait. And this one won't break down in 2 years. It's got a 10-year warranty on it. So I'm like, yes. Oh. So what's everybody been doing? Have you been crocheting, sewing, cleaning? Ugh. I don't know. Good for you, Susan, because I don't like snow. Oh, I wish I was somewhere with no snow. Crocheting, good. Oh, I know, Susan. That's the big thing, safe. Because right now, every night I'm afraid that thing's going to crash on me. Sleeping, yeah. This is good sleeping weather. Actually, I woke up from a 2-hour nap not long ago. Oh, I had to. I had people coming in and out all day. Hey, Mary. Yeah, cold here too. We're at 5 degrees. Oh, it's bone chilling. Because usually in the winter, I have my windows, they're cracked about that much. So that way, smoke goes out. I sealed up all my windows. Oof. Yeah, trying to get that straight through sleep. It's hard to do when your sleep's all messed up. Ooh, chili. Yeah, I had that last week. And I order if I'm desperate, I order from Walmart delivery. And I got desperate. I ran out of distilled water. Yeah, my brother called me. He goes, "How you doing?" Okay, anxious, but okay. Because I'm not looking forward to this procedure. And he goes, "Oh, me and Joe watched videos, and it doesn't look that bad. You can do it." I don't want to watch any videos because I'll probably cancel the damn appointment. I don't drink distilled water. I need it for my CPAP. Regular drinking water still has a lot of minerals and stuff. Because I had to use drinking water for a few days, and there was mineral deposits on the bottom of it, and yeah, so I had to get distilled. And for some reason, distilled water, it dries my mouth out really bad. I can't drink distilled water. Very weird. Yeah, Helen's here. How you doing, Beast? I figured that. You wouldn't like us any other way, would Beast? But my A's been pulling out stuff, and I'm coming upon projects that got buried. So I'm going to work through those. I'm glad you're doing well, Beast. We miss you when you don't show up. Oh. Oh. Yeah, probably. You know what, Susan? I would not doubt it. Yeah, she's just sitting there right now. She got her head on backwards, and but I did look up the Findlay Fairgrounds. That's in April, so I'm going to sign up for that market. There was one on March 16th also, but I have to rest up that day, so I'm not going to that one. There was one in February too. I mean, all over my area. And yeah, I ain't doing nothing in February. So I got 3 months to get some animals done. I got a really good concept I'm working on. But March 16th, I get to go see Air Supply. So I'm not going to be at a marketplace all day and then hurry up over, get ready for Air Supply. Nope, 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 nope. Absolutely would be. Oh no, Jenny, I hope you find it. Yeah, I've been watching videos on that, Mary, where The dogs are so happy to see snow and out there gallivanting around, don't want to come in. They basically have to be bribed to come into the house. And then that's a tough one. We're making scarves. Cool. It's a good time of year to do it. I hate when people knock and leave. It ticks me off. Especially like in this building, they know we're all handicapped or elderly. UPS does not give us time to answer that doorbell. Especially if I'm in bed. It takes me a good, well, at the moment, 15 minutes to get out of bed. To get my legs moving the right way. Yeah, that would be a surprise wake up call. I gotta go get me a paper towel. I'll be right back. Yeah, Woodbeast has a habit of making unusual names come in here. Sometimes we won't know for like an hour who he is. Yeah, that's crazy. 11:30 in the morning, get a tap on the door. Well, at least the cops caught him, you know? If he would have went on down the road, he could have been killed, or you not knowing who damaged the car. Whole plethora of things. I know, exactly, Susan. It really pisses me off. They know it's a community of people that don't move very fast. My nose is starting to run. I don't know why. Yeah, if she finds him, if he answers his phone, yeah, never know. Never know. We just pray that he's okay. Because no matter what people think, people have trauma in their lives if they get that drunk. There's some kind of trauma, demon they're trying to push out of their mind. Yeah, exactly, Susan. Like my aide wouldn't leave, none of my therapist. They'd be waiting until they got in the door and make sure I'm okay. Now, if UPS can get someone else to open the door, they'll drop my shit off. But yeah, it is kind of early, May. Get that right. Hey, Jeff, how are you? Yeah, you might have to maybe try to get a hold of his probation officer. You can get that. That's public information, and talk to him to where he has to pay for that to be fixed for his probation if he gets out again. That might be the only way you'll get it done if it's part of his probation. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's just better to try to go after the person if it's lower than your deductible. Oh, it's on backwards on her head. I just didn't want the wig to get messed up, so I just threw it on top there. Yeah, it's a good idea, Jenny. Yeah, we did too, Jeff. A little bit. We had a little bit. I mean, we got off better than a lot of places. Spoke to my nurse and asked why I was itching in my stomach so bad. He says, "You're probably building up more fluid. Thank goodness you already got an appointment. Your skin is stretching." Oh, geez, thanks. I didn't think at 60 years old I have to worry about my skin stretching. But I did come across some yarn. I knew it was for, I bought it for the butterfly shawl, and I tried it, and the instructions are so horrible that I couldn't make it. So I'm trying to find something else that would take. It's not actually striped. It's variegated, but it's like not kind of mid-range rainbow colors. Not bright, not pastel, kind of mid-range. I'm trying to find something to use it for, and I don't know what to use it for. Right, Jeff? Ugh. My procedure starts at 1:30, and I should be done by 2:30 if all goes well. I know my luck I'll be there an extra hour. And then on the 29th, they're doing an endoscope to check the liver. Thanks, Susan. Yeah, the endoscope I'm not worried about. It's this procedure that I'm going to be awake for. Now, if I was going to be asleep, I wouldn't give a shit. It's just that I'm going to be awake. But I guess it's got to be done or I'll explode. Yeah, it doesn't sound fun, Jeff. You're right about that. I got a whole box of stuff that's going down to the community room. See if anybody wants it. I'm doing some clearing out, guys. Not that I still won't have a lot of stuff, because my craft stuff is the majority of my stuff. But it's going to be more manageable. A lot of my knickknacks, besides stuff that was handed down to me, I'm just getting rid of. Yeah, yeah, small steps. And this is stuff I don't use. I got like a cement turtle. I got some of them Dollar Tree metal letter bins. I was going to use them for something, and I'm not going to use them. So they're going downstairs. It's just small stuff that I know I'm not going to use. Just get it out of my apartment. And they're really in too good of shape to just throw in the dumpster. Oh, that's good, Jeff. The only thing about winter, I just can't. It's a lot of prep work to get to doctors. I got to call transportation because I don't want to be out in the cold. And it's not like, I go to the hospital, go to the doctor, and go shopping afterwards because I just don't want to be in the cold. In the summer, I usually, traipse around town for a while, but not during the winter. Oh my gosh, that would drive me nuts, Jenny. I have to leave once in a while. Get outside and get some fresh air. Yeah, exactly, Mary. The only things that I'm not putting down there are things that are electrical. I'm cutting the cord and throwing it in the dumpster because if it's bad, I'm not causing the fire in this building. Yeah, I do donate it downstairs. People take what they want. And usually, I got two neighbors that are hoarders, worse than me, and they take everything. So, got to get out there and try to get that vitamin D when you can. What am I getting done? I'm getting fluid taken off my stomach. Actually, next Tuesday, I should have like photos of before and after. I'm going to take a photo of my belly before I go in, just for me, and my belly after, and see how much I deflate. Yeah, that way they can't use it. I'm not going to be responsible for a fire. Nope. The thing is going to drive me insane. I got a bin full of cords that I have to match up with stuff so that way I can throw the ones that don't match up with anything in the garbage. That's going to be a pain in my ass. Luckily, most of the newer gadgets, you only need one or two cords because they're interchangeable, which is great. So I'm going to stop buying gadgets just because they're new and improved. No, I'm done. I got to start saving money again. I hate that. I felt so comfortable with the savings I had. I mean, thank God I had it because I was able to get to bed. But now I got to start at square one again. And I hate not having that comfort. You know what I mean? It'll be uncomfortable until I have an emergency savings up again. Because I always had that for if something happened to my car. Oh, okay. I didn't know you could donate cords, but all right. Didn't think about that. I got a lot of them to get rid of. I'll just put a piece of yarn around them, tie them up. I don't know if I could find yarn to tie them up, though. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I mean, the two main things I use is my computer and my bedroom TV. When I move, if this thing ever goes out, I don't even know if I'll replace it because I rarely use it. Yeah, but a lot of people like the old technology. Hey, Jolie, how are you? Rubber bands is a good idea. Yeah, I think I got rubber bands. But yeah, it's going to be a slow job, but it'll get done. I don't know as fast as this 8 is, though. It may not be as slow as I thought it would be. Yeah, some patterns is very easy to lose your spot. And when that happens, if I find it and I continue, and then I find out I started in the wrong place, I'm like, ah, forget it. I gotta find something else. I'm having that done on Friday, this Friday. Feel like I got a 10-pound baby. They said I got about 4 liters of fluid in my stomach. And then one tech, sorry, said, "Oh, that stuff looks like Mountain Dew." I'm like, "Oh God, thank you." I said, "I never did like Mountain Dew, but after that, I would definitely wouldn't afterwards." That's just gross. Good. I'm glad to hear it, Julie. I don't know. Did I show you my snow globe ornaments? I'm entering these into the fair. I got to have a set of 3. So one of them down here is blue, red, and then this one's green. But thank you. They'll be cute enough. So I need to put those in my tote so that way I know where they're at. So has anybody been skiing or tubing? I was wanting to go this year. It's on my kind of my bucket list. Just one time down the slope. Wanda ain't venturing out in shit. It's too cold. I can deal with 32 degrees, 31 degrees to do something like that one time, but it's just too cold. I just thought, one time just to say I did it. But yeah, not this year. But this summer, I do want to go on one roller coaster for the last time. My ass is getting too old for roller coasters, so I want to go one last time. Oh, so has anybody else got a bucket list that they're striving to fulfill? Everybody should have a bucket list. You're not a snow bunny. Neither am I. And I think that's kind of the reason why I want to do it, because just one time experience. I was never a snow person, but I figured once in a lifetime I could do that. But when it's so cold that my back hurts, it's too cold. You'll get there, Jenny. Russia? Oh, hell no. It gets colder in Russia than it does here. Woo. Cold, cold. Now, if they had like a tight vest that was USB heated and then put an Under Armour on it over that, that would keep my back warm, I might go in a low temperature. But, yeah. Mm-mm. I mean, they're beautiful cities in Russia. There's some beautiful cities, but it's just too. You would have to go in the dead of summer to get decent weather. And by dead of summer, I mean something like June and July, and that's it. Because I want to go to Poland, but that would definitely have to be a summer trip also. Oh, I understand that, Jeff. Absolutely. The older we get, the less our bones like it. That would be fun, Jolie. Take a cross country trip. That would definitely be fun. Right, Mary? Yeah. Yeah. Moscow is a very beautiful city. It would have to be definitely a summertime. But if you want to see a horse with bells, oh, I wouldn't go that time of year. Ooh. Now, why wouldn't those two mix? Because they're both salt water. Now, I was asking my brother about, how you get these rivers and stuff, it's fresh water, it empties in the ocean. Can you see where it comes in, to the salt? He says there's one place to where you can go and you can see the salt and the fresh water side by side. That I would love to see. Oh, cool, Jenny. It must be the vodka. You got that right. Oh, well, that's good, Jolie. It's always good to bring a little extra income in. Yeah, I want to visit Poland. I don't want to live there. It's too cold. Too cold. That's always been on my bucket list, though. Ever since I was maybe 20 years old, I wanted to go. I just, I want to go, but now they've, and it's a shame in a way, but I can understand. The town Auschwitz, the town, has become something like a tourist destination. It's not what I want to see. Um, I don't know. Cool, Jolie. I would love to see it though. Freshwater come salt. Oh, I would really like to see that. That would be something cool to see, Jenny. I've never seen anything like that. It's funny how time slips by, isn't it, Mary? Paris. Yeah. I heard Paris ain't all it's cracked up to be, though. But it'd be a nice trip, though. I mean, I'd like to see the Eiffel Tower. I'd like to go see the Taj Mahal myself. You a sneak, Jenny? Nah. You seen Dachau? Yeah. And I know it's a solemn experience, but I've read so much personal accounts and history on that it's just something I'd like to see. I know most of the buildings are gone and stuff, but they say there's a feeling as soon as you walk into the gates. Yeah, I remember that. I was about 3 years out of high school. Damn, I'm old. Oh, cool. I've heard some stories on YouTube about families that were split up during that time and how they finally got to meet grandchildren or children when the wife was pregnant and they weren't allowed to cross the line. Um, Many counts of stories. Oh, that's awesome, Jolie. I'd like to do some more missionary work, but right now I just can't physically. Oh, cool, Jeff. I've always wanted to go to New York too. Not right now, but I've always wanted like just a day trip and then go somewhere else. Just spend the day in New York City and then get the hell out of there and go somewhere else. Absolutely, Jenny. I couldn't agree with you more. Oh, wow, Mary. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, I bet New York City is beautiful Christmas. I like to see the Rockefeller Center tree. But me and the cold, it just does not work out very well. Now, if I had like a shield over my wheelchair with a heater, I'd be more than happy to go. There's a lot of places I'd like to visit. At first I was a newly graduate working, and then I had kids. They grew up, and I started having grandkids that I didn't want to leave yet. And now that I'm at the age to where I have no responsibilities, um, it's a money thing. But such is life, right? I'm only about 4 hours away from New York. Not that far. Other side of Pennsylvania. Yep. Okay. Okay, Jenny. Yeah, when I used to date, I would tell people, well, I would ask them, because I like to see where people's minds go when you ask this question. If you had all the time in the world and money was nothing to worry about, what would you do? Well, the ones that said, oh, I would cure cancer, or I would do this or do that, what they were doing is giving me an answer they thought I would be pleased with. I would never date them again. I want adventure. The ones that said, oh, they would travel the world, and just do some fun stuff. Those are the ones I'd give a chance to date. Don't get boring with me. I mean, if you did give money for research to cancer and stuff, more power to you. But I want the fun aspect. Um, there's too much seriousness in the world where you have to make fun for yourself. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mary. He wasn't on any kind of list. You would think after all this time they would have found him on some list. I don't know. Germany, man, they was good at getting rid of people and you couldn't find them. That's a shame. Because there for a while, oh my gosh, at least 20, 30 years after the war, um, Germany was not a good place to be. They still had the Reich's mental thinking. I think things have changed by now, but back then they were still pretty basically in a cult, I guess you would call it. And it took them years and years to get out of that kind of thinking. Now they take anti Semitism and all very, very serious. They stretched your uncle? Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness me. That's horrible. Oh, wow. I bet they were so happy when they was able to come to America. Do you blame a maid? Oh my gosh. Some of the torture they did back then was mm, horrible. Oh. Hey Leslie, how are you? Welcome. Oh, I know, Mary. It shocks me of how many people think that none of that existed. Yeah, well, a lot of it's, growing up and responsibilities. And I mean, I wish there was more things I would have done with my kids. But all I can say is they always had a roof over their head, food in their mouth, and clothes on their back. I am doing well, thank you. You got a quest 3 today? Trying to set it, huh? A quest 3, what is that? Okay, Mary. You know it'd be too good, but it's cold. I think I might make me some jello tomorrow. I don't use those. I don't play those kind of games or anything. Thank you for the hearts. Oh. Matter of fact, I might get my laptop out tonight and play some Sims. I haven't played it in a while. Nah, cherry. Cherry's the only jello I'll eat. If it was anything else, strawberry, I'd eat. I don't like the strawberry jello. I got hot chocolate right here. Oh. Yeah, exactly made. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but yeah, I only buy cherry. Yeah. I think the rest of them have like it's more of a mild taste. The cherry has some bite to it. I think that's why I like it so much. Hey, Peggy, how are you? Oh, that was sweet, Leslie. Oh, I'm okay. Nervous, but okay. Oh, oh. I'm trying to stay warm. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to find my nice knitted sweater. Frozen berries. I know, right, Jenny? Ah, it's just too damn cold out. And it seems like I cannot get this house warmed up. I mean, it's warmer than the hallway. I just can't get it warmed up. Oh, I got to get fluid taken off my stomach on Friday. So, oh no, I had my flu shot this year. and I'll be awake for it. So I'm not looking forward to it. But I'll get through it, I guess. What if they might have to hog tie my ass, but I don't like smoothies because of the milk. I don't like the milk taste. Yeah, it's when you go up 2 sizes in pants and gain 15 pounds and you only eat one meal a day within 2 weeks, I knew something was wrong. And doc says that's showing that my liver is sweating, which means it's enlarged and the spleen is enlarged. So, yeah, they keep them so low in the hallway. I have something blocking the under of my door because it comes streaming through here. Exactly, Julie. I wanted some chicken noodle soup, but I didn't have no egg noodles. Pissed me off. Might as well get it done when it's the warmest day of the week. Thanks, Leslie. Oh, you don't put milk in yours? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, they said there's about 4 liters. So you can't bargain with God. You do know that, Helen. He's gonna say, "Oh, it's practical joke time, I see." Yeah, I didn't have any noodles, so and I ordered some from Walmart and they didn't even have any, so I was like, forget it. Fruit and sugar. Oh, never tried it that way. I always get recipes with milk. Ooh, rice and barley. Barley's got a strong taste to it. Oh yeah, around here, all the smoothie shops, they put milk in their shit. Yeah, I know Helen will feel better. She always pulls out. In the long run, she's got more spunk than I do. They think it's coming from the liver, Peggy. It's like sweating, whatever that is, and the spleen is too enlarged. And I heard you can live without your spleen, but it's difficult. So, trying to save what I got. And due to post COVID, I'm ineligible for a liver transplant because I refused to get the vaccine. So, there's that. Did you piss me off? I don't think you pissed me off. Huh. I'll have to look for some of those, Mary. Yeah. So, just trying to stay alive, I guess. I think I'm on like a total of 35 different meds. Might as well have me on life support at this point. Yeah, I know, Jenny. I know, but I refuse to take it. It's just because there's stem cells in it, and now they're finding DNA fragments in it. It's now they're coming out with this new virus, and they're getting a vaccine for it, which I think is also rushed. Um, I don't know. All I know is Wanda will not be taking it. My immune, my immune system is broke down enough. I don't need it. Long time ago, yeah, probably, because I don't remember it. Well, hell, I can't remember what I said an hour ago. So you're cool. I know it doesn't. I don't know. Always thought barley had very strong taste, and yeah, yeah. My doctor consistently asks me if I want it, but he has to. I just tell him no. He doesn't try to talk me into it anymore. He says if I'm going to say no after 3 years, there's probably no chance I'm going to say yes. Thanks, Leslie. I'm trying to think. Leslie. Yeah, I don't remember. I remember. We're good. Because you do all the diamond things, right? Yeah. We're good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Peggy, because from what I'm hearing, it's messing with a lot of people. It's scary. Oh, that's right. They do use barley in beer, don't they? Duh. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I'm always hesitant to try new things. It could have been. I haven't had barley in a very, very, very long time. So, our taste buds change every 7 years. Right, Mary. Yeah. Yeah. I hear you. Oh. Yeah, I remember now. A lot of people blame me for that. I don't care. Exactly, Helen. I mean, I tried. I I maybe went out about it the wrong way, but I really tried to warn people not to take it. We didn't know nothing about it, but all in all, it's our own individual decisions. Okay, Jeff, you take care, hon. Hope you feel better. I'm just I'm just thick-headed. You know what I mean? I get one negative thing about a medication or something, I won't take it. There was a medication I was on for my kidneys, and I looked it up online, and it said it may or may not cause cancer. And I said, well, I may not take this. So I told my doctor, I ain't taking it. 50-50, no, that don't go for me. He goes, wow, I've never had a patient saying that, no, that quick. Yeah, that's me. Okay, Mary. I may have to try it. I don't know. It's been so long. I may just have to, look up how much to put in, how much water, and give it a shot. Grandkids are doing great. They're getting older. Yeah. Yeah, the RSV was going around big time. I did get the flu shot, and a couple years ago, I got the pneumonia. Um, but that's because as you get older, you're more susceptible to get the pneumonia. So I did take that. But well, I know they do, Leslie, but when it's a 50-50 chance, it's too high of a chance. Okay, let me write that down. Alton Brown. Because I have to go by directions, because if I don't, I will screw it up every time. Unless I've made it enough and it's up here, but otherwise, I have to have the directions. Yeah. Yeah, the flu shot, I mean, I've never had problems with it. Never got the flu after it. Um, yeah, I take the flu shot as precautionary, but the flu shot's been around for ages, and I know they do change it up a little bit, but it's not like brand new on the market. And that's good. I know people that's gotten the COVID and two, maybe three boosters, and they still got COVID. So it's the luck of the draw. Me, I just stay away from people during the winter, and it served me well. Really, Julie. You know what? It doesn't surprise me. All our food is getting cross contaminated. And I think that's by design, unfortunately. Good eats. Okay. Night, Leslie. Have a good night. Yeah, I just don't go anywhere to be around anyone that's sick. And if they're in the building, like I got one friend, I chat with her once a week. If she's sick, we just don't go around each other. We just play it safe. Oh, wow, Mary. I mean, I guess that's possible. Um, I think, never mind what I think. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I had the antibodies, right. Where her body could fight it off. Yep. Oh, my back's starting to hurt. So yeah, I'm going to get into a spring market and see how well I can do with some stuffies. I'm going to let's say some bears with letters on the chest for the most common names. And then like if a letter ain't there, they can order one, but see how those go. Yeah, we got a snow. We got about an inch. They're expecting another inch tonight. I mean, we're not getting a lot, but we're getting the really cold weather. Hell, I heard Georgia had snow. Stop the city. No, I watch a teacher from Georgia on TikTok, and she says the whole city shut down as soon as flurries started. And I'm like, damn girl, you should come to Ohio. We're still going to work. Okay, you too, Mary. Stay warm and stay safe. Have a good night. But this year I planned everything out pretty good, to where I can be in the house for like a week and not worry about getting anything, going out and have to go out. But there's some things I ran out of, but I'll wait. I think Thursday or Friday we're supposed to be up in the 30s, so I may scoot down to the store and pick a few things up, and then come back and hide out for another week. Cannot stand being out in this weather these days. And if you didn't catch that, 40 degrees, oh, it would be like summer here. They do, but you have to pay $10 for the delivery. Walmart will deliver free over $35, but I don't like Walmart's fruits. They're supposed to pick out the best. When they're picking your fruit, they're supposed to pick out the best. But I swear they dig to the bottom and get the worst. So I go to Kroger and get my own fruit. Hey, Jones Vlogging, how are you? Welcome. Oh, Peggy and Helen. I don't know if you guys heard, but our Kimmy passed away on January 2nd. I didn't know if you guys heard or not. She passed away in her sleep. I just found out last week. Breaks my heart. But there is no doubt in my mind where that girl's at. Kimmy, remember Daughter of the King? Daughter of the King? She used to call me Mom. That's true, Helen. I understand that. Yeah, she was 53. And yeah, she passed away in her sleep. Yeah. She'll be missed. She always, even when she got picked on, and she got picked on a lot at the beginning of her YouTube career, of course, she would cry a little bit, but she always tried to keep that upbeat personality. And she forgave the person almost immediately. So she was such a blessing to me. We've had talks, and she taught me a few things. Kimmy. No, that I don't even know if they did an autopsy. She had so many health problems that they didn't do an autopsy. No, she was from Kansas. I believe she was Peggy, and I believe she was starting to have heart issues, and of course she had some birth issues that she's always dealt with. So I'm just glad she passed away in her sleep. You know, they I was told there was no, like, you could tell there was no trauma when she passed. Nah, she's not really skinny. Look up hold on, let me find her channel. You guys will know who she is. Cooking, Baking, and Other Randomness is her channel. But she had that disability where her jaw and her tongue was really large for her face, which was a birth defect, which caused issues. But she was one of the kindest people I knew. Oh, it's okay, Helen. Absolutely, Peggy. I was surprised. Leanne Live actually came over and told me. Yeah, it's not Kim, the one with the lung transplant. No. Oh yeah, absolutely. She she was pretty. She had a beautiful heart. And when she called me mom, I felt like, damn, I had a kid at 7 years old. But she liked it when she was nervous about a test or something. I would tell her, "You going for that test? Don't make me come to Kansas, beat your ass, and drag you to the doctor." That's when she started calling me mom. And here you can barely get me to a damn doctor. Yeah. Actually, she's the one that pulled me out of this last bit that I went through and to change my whole channel direction. Because she didn't know the situation, and I was able to tell her everything without giving names, and she helped me pull through it. I swear I'm gaining more fluid, people. My belly is itch. You know how, like, you're at the end of pregnancy and your skin's stretching more and more and more to get ready for birth? That's what I'm going through. I'm itching like a son of a gun. Right, Gail? I know. Sometimes I get riled up, but I try to keep it at a minimum. because it doesn't help my stress level either. And why be mad at people for years? No sense in it. If I sit up straight, my back don't hurt. Maybe that's telling me something. Now, I do miss giving a good roast here and there, but no one's done anything where I could roast them really good. Very true, Gail. Very true. I only know very few people in here on a person to person level. Oh. I hear you, Helen. Yeah, me too. My stress level was too high to keep doing that stuff. And now when I feel like yelling at somebody, I wait. I yell to thin air. And then I come online. Yeah, mine feels like right before you give birth. Your skin is stretching, getting ready for that birth, and you're itching like an SOB. So I must be racking up some more fluid in there. Right, Gail? You wouldn't be the only one crapping. I don't know, Peggy. She must have had a visitor stay over or something, or over at her daughter's, because she usually doesn't miss. Yeah, I would never put myself through that for another 18 years. Hell no. I would be 78 by the time that child got out of my house. Exactly, Peggy. I'm done. Now I love on the grandbabies and I can leave them at home. Remember, the playground equipment has been removed from the playground. So, yeah, there ain't no way. Even my primary doctor, the one that has all my records, asked if it was possibility. I said, no, playground equipment's gone. Duh. But he gave me a weird look, like when I told him my stomach was like exploding, he gave me a look like, I'll send you to the surgeon just to appease you. Like he didn't believe me. But when you go up 2 sizes in clothes and gain 15 pounds in 2 weeks and you only eat 1 meal a day, and I've cut my Pepsi down to like a half a can a day, something's wrong. So he just sent me to the doctor to appease me. Well, I'm glad he did. Maybe next time I tell him something's wrong, he'll believe me. I'm not one of those hypochondriacs. I hate going to the doctor. So if nothing's wrong, I ain't going nowhere. I'd rather sit at home and watch my YouTube or my videos and just... By the way, I'm going to be releasing a new video on how to live on Social Security. And I'm going to be much nicer in this one than the one I did like 6 years ago. Awesome, Peggy. That's great news. Congratulations. Oh, Faye, I received your Christmas card and your gift. Thank you so much, sweetie. I finally was able to get my aid to the post office, so thank you. No problem, Susan. Oh, maybe she'll be born on the 16th. National Wanda Day. So, what's everybody going to do this week? You got any projects you're working on? Me, I got to get these blankets up and posted and worked on. I know I promised every other week. It's just not being sick and everything. It's just not working out. But I'm going to try to do something. Or National Susan Day, right, Susan? End of May. May is fine. Yeah, it was a cold winter last year, wasn't it? She's expecting another great grandbaby in May, Helen. Finished knitting up some socks. Cool. Oh, fun, Susan. Painting the dining room. Nice. Yeah, that's what I want to do this week on my downtime is I just want to get some crocheting done. I've been wanting to, but you know how you got to find that pattern that talks to you, that talks with the yarn you have. So that's what I was looking for. And I think I found it. Oh. I think I might try a new recipe this week. Don't know on what, but maybe with my chicken. Find some kind of recipe. I've been eating too much beef lately, beef and pork. I'm working on 2 Sophie's Universe blankets. And then I also want to work on a shawl for the fair. I went and got my ornaments done. And this is what they look like. Little snow globes. So I got those done. I might try to finish up the seashell blanket so that way that one's done. Ready to be packed up for the fair. That's funny, Susan. It wouldn't be bad to have a nurse come in once a week, Julie. It's good to have more people on your side medically than not enough. Because my nurse advocates for the things I need. Yeah. So I made 3 of those, one in green, blue, and red. And I have my dishcloths done. I have a baby blanket done. So I'm working on some other stuff. I want to do a christening / dedication gown. But I don't know if I'll have time to do that. Oh, good, Julie. Almost done. Yes, I did, Peggy. I got one. She started 3 weeks ago. My kitchen and my bathroom, immaculate. We got that corner by the bookshelves. It's all cleared out. I just have a few boxes I got to go through, smaller boxes. So that way, the totes that I have in the bedroom, we're going to bring out here and stack them up for the meantime while I go through them. And get my bedroom done before we finish this, because in 2 weeks I get a new bed. So I want the bedroom completely done. That way there's no hurdles to get around to put it up. So that's the plan. The bedroom should be done by the end of next week. But I am so excited. She's 19. She's very moldable, but I don't take advantage of her either. She's allowed to sit and chat with me for a while. But the girl, she's like the Energizer Bunny when it comes to cleaning. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's really good. Oh, good, Julie. Yeah, I'm looking for a smaller type blanket, maybe like a baby blanket that I can do with a group of friends, because these large ones are killing me. But I need the large ones for the fair. Oh, cool, Helen. Good. Post them in Rollingthroughlife if you can. She doesn't seem to get back in touch with you. Yeah. And sometimes it's the doctor too. It's like my nurse called the doctor today, told him of a couple of complications I'm having, and he wanted to get orders to take a test. I got to go in Thursday. How hard is it to order a pee test? You know what I'm saying? Just order the damn test. You'll still get billable hours. Why make my ass come out in this cold weather? It's not that hard. Yeah, I'm excited to get it all done again. And then she's going to stay with me and keep it up. Because right now I can't do anything. I drop something on the floor, it's there till she gets here. Because I can't even bend over. It takes me 15, 20 minutes to get in and out of my bed. It's gotten really hard lately to do anything. And then I'm in bed like 4 times a day. So one thing that I love about her, when she's all done, by the time she gets done, I'm ready for my nap. I get into bed. She helps me by putting my legs in bed. She locks up my apartment, throws the key under the door, and I take my nap. That's one time I don't have to struggle to get into bed. One time every 2 days, but it's good to have her. She's got the prettiest red hair too. Julie, have you thought about getting an aide for your husband? I mean, I know it sounds silly, but she could give you days off from cooking. She can cook a meal, and because he has to eat too, and maybe change bedding or wash out the tub, just basic stuff. Oh no, Jolie, that's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, I would have. That's, yeah. I would say if you could get another nurse from the company, that's not good. Because that's what the nurse is there for, to communicate with the doctor. But life is starting to look up. If I can get my health under control a little bit, um, it'll start looking up. I'm going through physical therapy, occupational therapy, um, getting all the things I need. It's going good. No, it's not Peggy. It's not right at all. He should have known. He would have been the first person I'd call as a nurse. I love hot cocoa in the winter. It's the spot. It goes right down the pipe and just warms up the whole belly. Mm. Hmm. That's crazy. Because if anyone needs help, is is you with your husband. I mean, you're not a spring chicken, and even just a little bit of help would be nice. I'm not saying you can't do it. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying a little bit of help would be nice. No, I'm about ready to light one up now, but I have cut down to like 5 or 6 a day. Um, I'm not smoking nearly as much as I used to. And I've cut my Pepsi down to about a half can a day. It takes me between 4 or 5 days to finish off a 2 liter. So, so I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Family's excited that I'm slowing down. Thought I had an apartment this week, or the end of last week. They called. They said they had a 2 bedroom open. I said, cool. Rent went up, of course. I said, well, I could still push that, living in an apartment based on the qualifications, I could make a little bit of extra money. So I could easily make up for what I'd be spending extra anyways. So she goes, okay, I'll call you next week. Come down, sign the papers. I'm like, okay. Then I got off the phone. I'm like, oh, because she did a mistake the last year. I called her back up. I said, hate to bother you again, but is that the first or second story? She goes, it's on the second story. I said, honey, look at my application. I'm in a wheelchair. I need first floor. She was, okay, I got you the first on the waiting list for the first floor. But I said, well, do you have any 1 bedrooms open? I'm thinking just to get the hell out of here. They did, but it was a different complex. and it was $750 a month. That's over half of what I get paid every month. I'm like, I can't afford that. There's just no way. Even if all the utilities were included, I couldn't afford it. So I had to say no on that. But she's got me first on the list, hopefully this spring. Yeah, I just realized, like right before you said that I hadn't had one tonight online. So yeah, I try to keep my hands busy. That's the big thing, just trying to keep them busy. Oh, I see, Julie. I can understand that, Jenny. Your landlord's a piece of work. So hopefully by spring, we'll see. I mean, I muddled through this past year, right? But on March 16th, I get to go see Air Supply. I'm so excited. I know, wrong band. But yeah, I'm excited. That was a big one on my bucket list. I wanted to see them before they or I died. And they're in their 70s, so. Oh, that's good. I'm actually calling HUD tomorrow. And I'm going to tell them, you guys are paying for in-house trash chute, and we haven't had it available for 4 winters. They're wanting $800 a month on these apartments, and they haven't opened those trash chutes since COVID. Nah, ain't happening. Oh, I will, Susan. I can't wait. I'll definitely be taking my video camera with me. My daughter's excited too. She grew up with them because I loved them so much. But now, see, I got the tickets at $65 per seat. They're now, the last remaining 50 seats are like $200. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, last time I seen him, it was 82 or 83. And it's when they really started getting big here in the United States. So that's been 40 years. Oh, that's awesome, Jolie. Yeah, our snow removal is pretty good. They keep the sidewalks pretty clean, and they just don't shovel out by the dumpsters as well as they should. They take a one pass through with a shovel. Well, that's not wide enough for a wheelchair. And they don't make it clean to where I don't get stuck on ice and snow. Yeah, that's the thing with getting older. You want to go see the bands you loved one last time before something happens. Oh yeah, yeah. They from what I gather, they still sing the old songs, but since Graham Hutchins can't reach those high notes anymore, they kind of restructured him a little bit for his voice. And of course, they're still recording. Yeah, Alice Cooper's too weird for me. I don't know what it is about, and I know he's a Christian. It's just he's weird. I never got him. You like all those bands, yeah. We're total opposite spectrum of music. Me, I like things like Air Supply, Journey, Chicago. Uh, I do like Kiss. I like some of their songs, the older songs. Um, some hard rock songs, but not many to where I love the bands. But yeah, we're way different sides of the spectrum. Oh, wow. That's his claim to fame, huh? That's very cool. I guess it's what's catchy in our ear, right? What kind of de stresses us. Now, I like a good Queen, We Will Rock You. Um, uh, what's his name? Bon, bon John Bon Jovi. I like a couple of his songs, um, but for the most part, soft rock is me. No, I've never seen Marilyn Manson. Oh, yeah, that would be too scary for me to go to. Ringo Starr. He had a few good songs out that I liked. Yeah, some country, some old country I like. The new shit coming out, like the rap country, like Jelly Roll. He's a nice guy and all. I just don't dig his music. Okay, you too, Julie. Stay safe and stay warm. Good night, Tyler. Good night, Nikki. Sorry, I had to think there for a second. Okay, Peggy, you have a good night. Yeah, I'm going to get off here in a minute. But you stay warm too, girl. Oh, yeah. I'm not saying he doesn't have meaning to his songs. I just don't like the beats. You know what I'm saying? I seen him testify in Congress. Very good speech he gave. Um, but it's just the type of music. Someone could say the best thing, but if I can't get with the music, I don't listen. What do you say, Jenny? You didn't go. Oh, that's funny. Well, damn, it didn't work, did it? Absolutely, Susan. It was. It was one of the better speeches about the drug problem we have coming in right now. And Kennedy, I think it, yeah, he made good points about the jail time for the amount. They're getting less jail time for the amount, but it was a good hearing. Because I liked how he said in the beginning he wasn't there for the Republicans or the Democrats. His right to vote was stripped away a long time ago. He doesn't get into presidential elections. Had nothing to do with political party, which was an awesome start to his speech. It just shows he didn't care one way or the other. He's addressing the problem. Susan, you did not go there. Oh my gosh. Gene Child. It doesn't ring a bell. Best comeback ever. Oh my gosh. How about a paid week of vacation? Save up for them where you ain't got to worry about going to work. Tell that boss to get lost. Yeah, I don't remember. I really don't. I have to look her up. Okay, guys, it's almost 10 after 10, so I'm going to get off here and not tired, but maybe do some crocheting. Yeah, I'll definitely look her up. God, you two are crazy. So, everybody, I want you to have a great night. Stay warm this week. Stay safe. Helen, I hope you feel better soon. Just stay healthy, guys. And thank you, Helen. And please put me on your prayers around 1:30 Friday, because I'm scared to death. Okay, guys. Have a great night. Bye.